everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Monday. It's Monday. Hi, guys. How are you? It's Black Business Monday, and I'm so sorry I was tardy for the party. I've been trying to get it together. There's been so much stuff going on, tariffs, all sorts of stuff, breaking news. But I'm committed to this segment every week, every Monday, guys, every Monday, where we highlight a Black business, as so many businesses are being boycotted because they don't support Black people. And they've lost their DEI. Busy Peach. And it's all brought to you by Jer Candles, veteran owned, woman owned, husband and wife owned candle company. Hello there, madam.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine. I've got your package because we're getting ready to
Yes,
have this. Look at now. Okay. We curate. Okay. I got to figure this out.
I can hear you.
Okay. I know.
Uh-oh.
Look, I forgot to turn the do not disturb off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because everyone's calling me, and I'm trying to fix this so that you can see my face so it's not cut off. There we go. There we go. So, first of all, welcome. Guys, we try to curate this space every week for people to support Black businesses. And I have Laverne with me,
Mhm.
and Laverne is amazing. She makes her own yarn. She makes her own yarn. It's called BzyPeach's.com. It's BzyPeach.com. And she has a very interesting story. She is trying to make this a full-time gig after what happened?
Uh, I got rift last year, reduction in force. The institution that I worked for 28 years said we need to take $300 million in personnel reduction. And so, unfortunately, as a project manager, I was on the chopping block after
So,
28 years.
so what you're trying to do is make this a full-time business. And I get it.
Yeah.
Um, Uncapped potential, income potential with
Yeah.
your own business. And just trying to make a living. So we want to welcome you, Busy Peach, BzyPeach.com. So
Yes.
I'm opening my package, guys. So we want you to support. I'm opening the package. Oh, she's got some goodies. So she sent me a little card. Look at, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll open that. I'll open that later, but I love that.
Okay.
So, oh my gosh.
Ooh.
So this is like an essential kit. What, tell me about this kit.
Okay. So there are a couple of things in there. I included this is the starter kit for embroidery. So not only do I hand dye yarn, I hand dye embroidery threads. And
You
yes.
have the sheep too? Do you have the sheep too? Now that's wool, but do you have the sheep? do you, do you grow
Look,
cotton?
look, not yet. Listen, not yet. You never know what can, what can come.
Wow. For all of you who love to knit,
Yes.
crochet, embroider, busypeach.com. So
I'm
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 going on there right now.
I'm your
All right.
lady. So
Okay.
the kits that you have, there's an embroidery starter kit, and so it has 9 different colored embroidery threads to get you started. It also has a hoop that yes, that one right there.
A mini hoop
So
in the back. I see
it has
that.
a yep, it has a mini hoop, it has scissors, it has 2 needles, a needle threader,
I
it
see them.
has the fabric for you to start as well, and then a fun little sticker for you. So
Okay.
it's everything you need to get started. You can begin to freehand anything you like. I sell some patterns as well. Now that one's a little bit special. I sent that one to you either for you to use or for you to gift. I also have some kits where I hand paint the Ada fabric. So the fabric that's in there, you see on the back, I hand painted the background.
Yes. I
And
love this.
And the hoop is hand painted as well. So the
Wow.
idea is that that's a day and night. Is maybe you will put a tree in the middle to kind of represent day and night, or
Wow.
use your imagination and stitch something else, there. But it gives you a foundation to begin with.
I like that.
Hmm.
So, guys, this it's not just yarn; it's themed yarn.
Oh
I'm going
yes.
to, yeah, I'm going. Let's talk about the themes. She, her themes are somebody who just ended their tour in Vegas, hat tip, and somebody who sings "My Sherry Amor."
Yes.
Stevie and Beyonce, she pays homage to both of them in her patterns.
Yes.
So let's talk about that because I'm going on here now. Your yarns and thread. I'm trying. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm on
So
the home. I'm on home. Okay, I have to accept the cookies. That's why I'm not doing anything. All right. Embroidery kits, mini skeins, all yarn. Let's go
Yep.
and patterns. So everybody go on BzyPeach's.com. Let me do me a favor. I'm gonna put it in
Hmm.
BzyPeach.com.
.com. I try to keep it simple. Wherever you are, whatever social media platform, if you just put in Busy Peach
Oop,
and search,
I put the wrong
it'll
thing.
come up.
BZY. You know what? That autocorrect.
It's something, isn't it?
I hate it.
It's
All right.
something else.
Okay. Hello, everyone. All right. Here we go. I just posted it. There
Okay,
we go.
perfect. There we go.
Okay.
That's it. Perfect.
That's it.
Okay, so I have them highlighted here, so I
Let's
can kind of
see.
give you a little bit of background on it if you like.
Tell me. Let's talk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a collection every quarter or so. I just moved to Nashville, and so I'm in between homes, moving
Mm-hmm.
from Atlanta to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
One June was Black Music History Month, and so that collection at the top was based on Stevie Wonder's I don't know if it's his opus, whatever you want to call it, songs in the key of life. I had
Key
been
of Life
thinking,
mini set.
yes,
Yes.
I had been thinking
Songs in the
about,
Key of Life. Yes.
and so I wanted to do a
Beautiful.
set based on the album cover.
The
So it,
album color cover was like it was all natural colors and bursts of. It's a burst of color, but natural
mhm,
tones, neutral tones. I
yep.
love that. I
And
love
so
that.
this yarn kind of goes through that, and then you have all of the individuals that will kind of coordinate it if you want to do,
So
a
loves
larger
in
project.
loves in need of love today is right next to that.
Yes,
Isn't she lovely is right next to that. And then
yes,
as oh my gosh, as yes, as is next to that. And then summer soft is next to that. So we
yes,
see you with Stevie. All right.
yes.
And then we have
And then under
another star,
that
yeah. Yeah.
is my Bing Country collection. So moving to Nashville, I kind of had to give a little bit of a nod to the queen herself, Queen
This
Bee.
ain't Texas. How?
Ain't no hold 'em.
We're going down,
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 down.
down. Yes, ma'am. And so I had to give a nod there. So this set. We start with definitely denim, the Queen's jeans, right? Because right before I put it out, she had that fabulous outfit that was denim and white, but it was, yes, yes. So I sent you some of that.
All of her outfits were like
Oh,
amazing.
everything was.
Yes.
Polar Berry, which is the cream in the middle. Old Paint, which is based on an old paint horse, right? Because I mean, you can't talk about country and not talk about a horse. And
A paint horse is a horse that's white and got all the spots on it. It's
yes,
beautiful. Yes.
and
Yeah.
then Red Clay in the Rain. So here, where I am, just
Beautiful.
outside of Nashville, you see that red clay, and I don't know. I was driving past this agri park one day, and you could just see it was red and dark and luscious, and so that's just a nod to being in Nashville, being country, Beyonce, all the things. When I talked to you, I was just coming back from the concert in Atlanta, and so it's just all comes together.
Well, now we have to wait for
Act
Act
three.
three. Yeah. My daughter was like, it's gonna take 2 years. I'm like, whatever. But so we've got all of this. We've got an homage to I see Diana Ross. I see, you got Beyonce, you've got Stevie, you've got patterns.
Mm-hmm.
But talk to me about you dying, you being a yarn woman that people are saying beautiful colors, yes, that people can get your yarn from. Talk to me about that because typically we just go to the stores. I'm not
Sure.
going to mention one store that just closed, but you are now another. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
You are now another source. You
Yes.
are now another source. People are liking that hearts. You are
Yes.
now another source. So talk to me about you getting the yarn and dyeing it, hand dyeing it, and
Yeah.
making this a black owned business for people to purchase from. Talk to
Yeah.
me about that. Yeah,
Absolutely. I do it all here in my home. I buy the yarn in its raw state, so it comes straight from the mill. It is bare, and I apply my magic. I put my colors, I base my colors on themes, or sometimes I find the color and then I need to find the theme. But I do hand dye luxury yarns. They are plant based. I have a commitment to do plant based yarns.
love that.
So my workhorse is the Pima Cotton DK. It is a long staple cotton. It is a luxury cotton. It's soft. It feels good. That's what I sent you in the Queen's jeans and that large skein. So yes. So
And a journal, and a
oh, we'll get
journal.
to her. We got to talk about
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yes. But it's a strong cotton. It's not
Mhm.
what you're gonna find in the big box stores. It's strong. It's luxury. There's
That's
also
what I'm talking about.
another one called Tinsel, and it's
Pencil.
shiny.
Mhm.
It is
Wow.
like the silk of plant fibers. It's made out of wood, birch, beech, maple. They grind it up, extract the long fibers, and they make yarn out of it.
So do you make thin I'm trying to make a blanket. I've been
Yes.
trying it for about 2 years now. And I make those little hats. I'm not there yet to do it myself.
Wait, are you
But
crochet? So you crochet?
I don't crochet. Well,
You
I
knit.
put it on the wheel. I knit on the wheel. I do the wheel,
Okay.
but I hand crochet. I've been hand crocheting since I was a kid. I never learned how to, I don't have it's tedious.
Okay. Okay. I understand. I understand. I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
I love
cool.
yarn. Hello, Soros. Hello, everyone. So now I have another place to go to purchase
Yes.
my yarn. So
Yes, ma'am.
you have embroidery yarn, but you also
Embroidery
have
thread.
the thicker yarns, right?
Yes, absolutely. So skinny embroidery threads for needlepoint, embroidery, cross stitch,
Mhm.
thin yarns for real fine, refined knitting and crocheting. Larger coming out in the fall. I'm gonna have some really chunky. These I haven't brought out yet, but they're coming. They're
Oh, they're
chunky.
beautiful.
They're soft. They're just luscious. So these are coming in the fall. So yes, I have a wide range. I've got over 13 bases, so different options.
Someone said, love this. So for all of you who crochet, knit, and all things in between, tell your friends to jump on here because you have an alternative now.
Yes.
Got BzyPeach's.com.
Yes.
So listen, I'm looking. It says wholesale hub. So you kind of you go out to other stores, correct? You allow stores to buy from you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you have a fiber shop, a needlepoint shop, you can buy yarn and embroidery threads from me wholesale. And so I
Mhm.
have it set up where you can buy direct or you can buy from me through Fair. So there are two options.
So Laverne, they're asking if you have an IG. What is your IG page? So they
Yes,
know.
Busy Peach.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm on right now, BzyPeach.
Yes.
And if I can, one of the things that I do when I go live on Saturday mornings, if they click at the very top where your name is showing,
I see
everybody
it. I
that's in the
see it.
comments, it's going to pop up at the bottom. They'll see me. They can follow. They can follow right now. It'll bring them right back into the live, so they won't miss a thing.
And our dear Amir Horton, our timepiece man, who's been on Black Business Monday. Hey, I
Yes.
see you, Amir. He is wonderful. So we're curating a
Yes.
community of Black businesses. And
Yes.
so I love the fact that you are not just a business like, okay, you have e-commerce, you
Yes.
have wholesale where other companies might see you here and say, I want to buy, right?
Yes.
Guys, we are losing stores, and we are losing stores from one, the climate, two, because they don't want to help us.
Yeah.
Um, and the bottom line is This is our alternative. These are our alternative. So they say your username is not up here. It's Busy
That's okay.
Peach,
Yep.
BZY Peach. I
I'm
see it,
gonna.
but everybody else may not. But it's
Yeah.
BZY Peach. Okay, BZY Peach.
I
Okay,
just posted it in the comments also, so they'll be able to see it down there.
okay, I see you. IG BZY Peach. So let's go. I want to. Can you show them that Afro hair thing pattern? I'm in love with it. Oh my God! Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that is fire. Tell us about that.
Okay, so this is an embroidery piece. The stitches are French knots, and so they're easy to make, but they can be a little bit tedious. But I love them. They're meditative for me. Sit down and I work through it. I hand painted her face, right, and stitched her hair. This is a piece of craft foam. It's where I just sat and cut and carved out of the craft foam. Absolutely. Come on now. You got an afro, you got to have a pick,
That
right?
is
And
so
that's a
adorable.
classic. We all know that
Yeah.
with the fist and the peace sign.
Yeah.
And so this piece, and I sell the pattern for this.
You
So if
do.
you're, I do sell the pattern for this. I don't have a kit that includes the hoop, but if I get enough interest, DM me or email me. I'll put a whole kit together for you, but I gotta have at least 10 people that want the whole kit. But you can already get the threads and the pattern for me to use on your own supplies.
So
But yeah,
let me ask you this. As a
yes,
kid,
ma'am.
were you interested in yarn? Someone says, ever since I
Yes.
started crocheting, Busy Peach has been my go-to. So high quality. Thank you for saying that. That's
Yes.
good. I love testimonies. Someone said, can you share more about the embroidery process? All right, Amir, we will. But tell me about you as a kid and yarn.
Yeah, I come from a family of artists. My mother was an artist. She painted, she did, her and my aunt, they did sewing, copper repousse, uh, watercolor. We were always outside doing something at the little picnic table in the back, always doing something. And so one of my grandmothers, I don't remember which one because they were crafty as well, taught me how to crochet when I was younger. If you
Wow.
remember the little plastic canvases where you would take the needle and weave through the plastic canvas with yarn, we would do that. And I picked it up maybe about 10 or so. Now I put it down because, as a teenager, I was like, that wasn't cool to be crocheting, right? Like, that was a granny hobby. You don't do that,
Yeah.
trying to be cool. Went off to college, had children. And then I went back to school to get my master's degree when I was in my 40s. And after I was doing that, I was working full time. I had a 12-year-old and a 2-year old. And at the end of the night, I needed to just decompress. So I picked crocheting back up and I crocheted granny square blankets for those 2 years that I was back in college getting my master's. And I picked it up. Fast forward a little bit, this was in Richmond, Virginia. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and I needed to start a new community. So I started looking for people who do what I like to do, which was crochet. And so I started to find other crocheters, built a community up there. We went on
Mhm.
lockdown, and one girl said, "Hey, I'm about to dye some yarn." I'm like, "What do you mean you're going to dye some yarn?" She's like, "Yeah, in the house." I'm like, "At the house?" I was like, "Well, can I teach? Like, show me. I'd love to do it too." Fell in love with it, turned it into a business, and here we are today.
Gosh.
So that's it in a nutshell. Try to keep it short.
So tell me about the process. Amir wants
Yes,
to know about the process. So once you get this high quality yarn, it comes home. What do you do? Tell us about it.
absolutely. So
Without
for
giving away, without giving away your trade secrets. But tell us
yeah,
as much as you can. Yeah.
so yeah,
Someone
I
says, "Do
mean,
you have yarn from macrame?"
I don't have macrame yarn. I have not done that yet, but keep following. You never know. It might come up, right? Because I'm expanding. So you never know. And it depends on what you're doing. Some of the cotton you can use for macrame, but it's not the thick rope, that's typical for macrame. But as far as embroidery, it comes in these little small skeins. You pull it apart. It's 2 ply, and you pull it apart and you start stitching on your project. I have patterns that you can use. I have resources if people need to learn how to stitch. You can look in your neighborhood for needlepoint shops. There are a lot in different cities to get you going. But everything, whether it be the embroidery thread or the full blown yarn, all starts off like this, and I apply the color. So it's a process that's eco-friendly here, that I can use. Yes. And so then once it's dyed, right, then you make fun things. One of my customers, Sheila, she made those a bunch of those for me, and I asked permission to gift it to you.
Thank
Um,
you.
and so you can see it kind of has like a metallic kind of look to
It
it.
is. It's like a gold metallic with a little rhinestone in the middle. This is actually
Mhm.
cute. This is actually
Yes.
cute. Okay.
So you
Thank you.
can make
Thank
all
you,
kinds.
Sheila.
Yeah, you can make all kinds of fun things, right? So you can make that's a pin, you can make clothing, you can make hats. I have another friend who knitted this, made
That's
this
beautiful.
pattern.
With your yarn?
This is my yarn. And he made this pattern. It's knitted. His name is Willy Nilly Knits, and it's reversible. I'm working on a crochet version of it. There's so much you can do. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, I love it. So again, Busy Peach, Busy Peach, BzyPeach. So Peach
Yes.
is from Atlanta, but she's in Nashville now. So listen,
Yes.
the process. Let's get into the process because we
Yes.
somebody asked about. I like to tell
Yeah.
people what's going on, but tell me about the process without giving away your trade
Yeah,
secret.
yeah, yeah. So basically, I take the raw yarn, I soak it, right? You have to get it nice and wet, get all of the air out of it. I use a salt in the process. That sounds crazy, but you use salt in the process. And there's a difference when you're dyeing um, plant-based fiber versus animal fibers, right? Wool, silk, alpaca, stuff like that. So I use salt. I then will organize my colors, right? However, I'm going to do it. If it's a solid color, I just dip it all in that one color, right? But then sometimes I do variegated colors. And so then I have different techniques that I'll do. So you'll see my pots on the counter. And if you look through my feed, you'll see where the yarn will be kind of like partially dipped in one and then in the next and then the
Wow.
next,
So
right?
this
To
is a
get
big process. This is a big process.
yeah, yeah. So you get like so to get these five different colors, I got five different containers. Once the dye attaches, right, it's rinsed. I set it, it gets rinsed, and then I dry it. So I have a big dryer. It's like a big tall clothes dryer. And they all hang up in there and they dry. They are ready. I twist them up and then they are ready to be sent to you and made into something beautiful and wonderful.
Someone says I like the ombre. I like it too. It's
Yes.
very attractive. It's very attractive. But here's my thing.
Hmm.
Do you offer classes as well? Do you offer classes? Do you if when someone wants to let's say someone from here and they say, "Oh, I loved it so much. I want to start." Cuz you're making me say, "Hmm." If someone wants to start, could they call you and say which yarn? How do I get started? What is the best round? What do you call it? The what do you call it? The round what is it again? The
The yarn, the skein of yarn?
not the
No,
skein, the round that for embroidery. Yeah,
the
yes,
hoops.
your hoops.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah. So, one, I like to be open. I'm open. If you guys have questions for me, you can DM me on Instagram. Come politely, and I always respond politely. Come
yeah.
crazy. You gonna get my little southern hello. Let's
Nobody,
start
no
there.
one from here is going to, no one here is going to come crazy. Someone said, thank you. I wanted to know about classes. But guess what? She
Yes.
said you can DM her.
Yeah,
So
DM me
yeah,
because then I can kind of get you in the right direction. I will be teaching some classes in here in Nashville coming up. I do something called amigurumi. That's a crochet process where you make little small plushy animals. So like this is a
yes,
pattern that I designed.
that's
And
lovely.
so I'll be teaching classes on how to do amigurumi. That'll be coming up over at House of Yarn. I'll be posting more of that when it's available. I have
Someone
lots
said
of
warn the trolls, and someone said any virtual training available.
yeah, so I have lots of friends who they are specialists at teaching, knit and crochet. So if you are interested, DM me and I will get you in the right direction, right? I'll answer the questions as far as what you want to do and I'll get you to the right person. Now, you want to get your yarn from me. Let's just full stop there. Buy your yarn from me and then I'll get you to the right person to teach you what to do with it, okay?
To be honest with you, you're like one of the last people around here. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm
But
not,
we
because
have
it, yeah,
we have a really big community, and that's one of the things that I really like to stress. Every Saturday morning, I go live here on Instagram, and I have what's called Saturday Morning Shenanigans. And we get on, we talk live. My motto is it's a place where you don't have to be perfect, but you just have to be peachy. And we talk, we teach each other, we share information, we bring people guests up, and we learn and we laugh and we love and we cry, and it's just a great, fun, wholesome place for everybody. I like to call it our peachy corner of the internet because, as you very well know, the world is just going crazy over here. And so sometimes you just need a little bit of a reprieve. And so
yeah,
Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, that's what we
mhm,
do. So you
yeah.
are always welcome. Your guests are always welcome. And we talk about fiber, but we talk about, life too. And for us, a lot of us, fiber, yarn, crocheting, knitting, it's that peace, it's that relaxation,
It's
it's that
common.
way to calm, right? It's that way to just relax and de stress.
Yeah.
So I absolutely am happy to share resources, but I say buy your yarn from me because listen, there are very few of us. Unfortunately, we're having to um one of our black owned yarn stores in New Jersey is closing, and it's terrible that that's happening, but there are lots of us that are still out there and we're trying to support each other in community.
That's the
Yes.
pattern there. That's the pattern. And then here's one with a hoop in it.
Yes.
This is amazing. So last year you went through the reduction. Are you
Yes.
seeing are you seeing movement the way you'd like to have this full time?
um Last year, no. Last year was hard. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I
Last
can
year was rough.
imagine, yeah.
I mean, I'd worked at this job for 18 years. 28 years. It's the only career I'd had.
Hmm.
And so being let go was tough. It was like losing a family member in a sense.
28
And
years, that's when I started at the White House.
yeah, yeah. And so that was gone. I raised my two kids through that job, and it was a big part of me. And so I'll be honest, your girl got in the bed. I was
And
under
that's
the bed.
okay, but you got
I
out the
was.
bed.
I got
You
out
got
the
out the
bed.
bed.
I invested in myself. I did
Mhm.
therapy weekly through the end of last year
Me too.
and bi-weekly through the beginning of this year. I moved to Nashville to be closer to my older daughter and her husband and their business. And so now I am on the upswing. I have pivoted.
Great.
I started doing collections at the beginning of this year. So as you kind of go back, you'll see, the collections that you see now, but like this was my spring collection colors.
That's beautiful.
Right. And so each quarter I've got collections. I'm getting the word out about, wholesale. So I'm
Mhm.
really building. Now that I'm here in Nashville and I'm stable, I've got everything unpacked. I'm ready. Let's get it. And I've been doing things like reaching out to you, reaching out to others
Sure
to
did.
have a platform, right? I have goals. I need to get over 10,000 on Instagram so that
Mhm.
I can start having some of that income coming in from Instagram. I can do a little bit more with my audience on Instagram. I am looking to have my yarn in at least five new wholesale, retail stores by the end of the summer, right? So there are goals that I'm trying to reach that I've set for myself. So it's coming,
It's
it's growing.
most definitely. So let me say this to you. Someone
Yes,
said,
ma'am.
we need that rest and wellness. Good for you. We do.
Yes,
It's okay not to be okay for
it
that
is.
moment. It's
Yeah.
okay. But then you get up and move on,
Yes.
right? You don't stay there. Someone said that
Yes.
also happened to me after 45 years.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. But we got to learn to pivot. And I love my husband says, what did I say? I always said, we got to salvage this. He says,
Right.
you're good at salvaging stuff. But it's the pivot. It's the pivot, not
It
staying where you are.
is.
It's a pivot.
It
And this is,
is.
our counterparts, our white counterparts
Mhm.
call it entrepreneurship. We call it the hustle. We've been
Yes.
hustling for a long time.
Mhm.
It's the hustle. And yes, and retail. So I'm going to give you a bit of advice.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to go everywhere you can, and this is for everyone.
Okay.
Amira is on here. Go to Shop Red Bag, put your products on there.
Okay.
Go on, yes, Amir knows. Go on Black, put your things everywhere you can because you want to get what Mr. Wonderful told me. You want to sell, sell, sell. You know, whether you like it or not, like him or not. But you put it on platforms so
Yes.
people can see you. So yeah, and
Yeah.
this is a free platform for Black businesses to come out and so,
Yes.
yeah. So I don't know you. We just met, but
Yes.
you're part of the Jer Candles family and Black
Thank
Business
you.
Monday. But I wish you well because I want you to
Thank
thrive and
you.
survive. In this moment, we have to be creative to save
Yes.
ourselves. One of my favorite books, and it's always stayed with me. Who moved my cheese?
Yes.
Who moved my cheese? You can't if you stay the mice, and I hate mice. The mice that survive run around looking, leave the
Yes.
spot, looking for other stuff. The one that dies stays waiting for somebody to feed it.
And if I could share an acronym, right? My whole branding is around peach. Is my favorite color, favorite scent, favorite flavor, all of that. And so hopefully when you're out in the store and you see a peach, you'll think of me. But the
BzyPeach.com.
yes, but the acronym for peach is really deep. It's deeper than just being a fruit. Peach stands for P for positive, E
Mm.
for encouraging,
Mhm.
A for audacious, C for creative, H for happy. So P, continue to be positive. There's a lot of stuff that's going on out in this world. It's drama, it's craziness.
For real.
Continue to be positive. Find positivity at some point in the day, however you can. Encouraging. If you have to encourage yourself, encourage yourself. But take a minute to encourage someone else too. You never know when you have just this quick moment to just tell somebody, "Oh, girl, I love your hair. Oh, girl,
Yeah.
or hey, brother, keep your head up." That it
Yeah.
can make a difference. C for creative. You just said it. We have to be creative. We have to do things differently. And that's what I'm learning. I was always told, keep your head down, work hard. You stay in your corporate career, you retire from there. Well, they said, guess what? You're not going to retire. So, I have to now you depend on my creativity. So thank you for helping me put that forward. What did I miss? Oh, audacious. Sorry, I skipped one. A for audacious. Do it audaciously. Do it scared. Do it scared. Don't wait till everything is right. Be audacious. Step out.
I'm
Be
not gonna say
bold.
scared. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna say scared.
Okay.
Scared money don't make no money.
Well, true, but don't wait until you feel 100%
Right,
like
right, right.
ready. You
You
know what I
right,
mean?
right. In the moment that there you feel the beginning of a shift and transition,
Go
that's when
ahead.
you need to start working. But I'm
Exactly.
telling you, and if you're scared, you're not
Yeah.
scared money don't make no money. You don't
Yeah.
think properly, you don't
Yeah.
move properly.
So be
So
audacious. Be
yes,
audacious.
be
Step out and
audacious.
do it
Yeah.
anyway. And then H, I know I got it out of order, but H, happy. Continue to be happy. Find that happiness somewhere. Do something fun. I do yarn stuff, but and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw you collect Barbies. Do you
No, I
collect?
don't no, no, no.
Not you?
I'm not the Barbie girl, no.
I apologize. I thought it was you. I thought it was someone else. But that's what I do for my fun.
Yeah.
But I crochet and I sell patterns for that. Find something to make you happy. That makes me
Yeah.
happy. I got adult money. And as a kid, you want to buy all the dolls. So I got adult money. I was like, I'm going to buy them all. So find your happy. So everybody that's listening that watches the replay on this, be a peach. Be a peach to you, to yourself, to others.
So yeah, I'm trying to think. I wasn't a Barbie girl. I had dolls.
Mm,
I had like Raggedy Ann, the black Raggedy Ann doll. I had Vicky. Her eyes
yeah.
used to open, close. She was black, had that straight
Yes.
silky hair. Um,
Yes.
the little bob. I didn't do dolls like that, but I have
Okay.
had them on my bed. But I think Barbie's great. I do have a Barbie doll from the Democratic Convention. I
Yeah.
think Barbie's a great. I just wasn't that girl.
But
But
look,
come
she's
on,
got
Afro.
afro. She's got hips.
If that ain't Angela Davis, sassy, oh my
Okay.
God.
So it's a
Come
big
on.
difference, right? So I find the power
Yeah.
empowering in it, right? I'm
Hmm.
all into the whole Black Barbies. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway,
Yes.
find your happy.
Someone just said she was empowered. She looked at, I think she saw the Steph 4944.
She said
She saw
hello.
Yeah, she said that doll is amazing. That hold it up
Yes.
again. Now that would make me want to do a Barbie doll. Come on,
Look.
sister.
And so
That
look, and
attitude, that what do you call that? The not the jacket. What is it? What do you call it?
her Ruana. It's a crochet
Marijuana.
Ruana.
Yes.
And that's my newest pattern. So I've released that. So that's one of the things you have to do. You have to have multiple streams of income. And so
Yeah.
I'm building up all of those different streams. And so I do pattern, I sell patterns, I
Uh-huh.
sell the yarn, right? The classes are coming, right? Other things will be coming in the future as well. I can't tell you all of them yet, but make sure you're following me so you can stay tuned,
Well, I'm
right?
glad. I'm
All
so
of that.
glad that we had you. And
Thank
everybody,
you.
please follow her on Instagram, Busy Peach, and then go to her website and look. It is wonderful. These conversations are so inspiring to me.
Yes.
Um, every some Mondays I'm like, I got to keep doing this because news is crazy, and I still got to do news and still got to do everything. Someone
Yeah.
says I want one. I don't care if. Okay.
Go get it. Go get it.
Yeah, but my thing is, it's like these conversations are so inspiring,
Yes.
and you've inspired me, and
Thank
you're
you.
now part of the Jared Candles family. Jared
Thank
Candles,
you.
my company, jaredcandles.com, sponsors Black Business Monday every week, and
Yes.
I'm just really. And you reached out to Jared. You didn't have mine. You went straight to Jared. How can I be on? I said okay, okay. I said okay. So my husband was like, we got somebody who wanted to be on. I said okay, let's make this happen. And
If
at
you
the
don't listen, the worst that could happen is you'd be like, no, or you didn't answer me. But if you don't take the chance, you never get a yes.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the same thing with Amir, the
Yeah.
timepiece gentleman. Amir is amazing. He's got his watches in several stores and he reached out. Someone says, I want one. I don't care if I'm 77.
Right.
Okay. It's
Listen, I'm
okay.
I'm 52, so it's okay. Do your
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not mad at you. That's
Yes.
you go on with your black Barbie with the fro.
Yes. Can I give you your flowers? Thank you for being an inspiration to us. Thank you for
Oh,
being an inspiration to me. I've
thank
seen
you.
your fights, your struggles. I see you when I turn on the news. And it is amazing just to see you out in the world representing us. So thank you. And thank you for when we talked on the phone. It was like talking to family. I mean, it just was like it was we just talked. And so thank you for just being you and having this platform and opening it up to us small businesses and
Oh,
sharing
thank you.
your space with us. That's a big deal. So thank you. I
Oh, that's
appreciate you.
sweet. That's so sweet. You touched my heart. Let me tell you something. My mother and father would step out of heaven if I'm not real, and say, girl, we taught you to be humble in your community. Someone said you should come into Stephanie Perry's YouTube on Saturday mornings and promote it, many black expats. Okay.
Okay.
Then okay, Steph says, I want one. I'm 67. I'm not mad at you. That's good. Okay, somebody else said it was somebody else
We're gonna have everybody out here with some dolls with some crochet clothes. That's
in an
and that's
afro.
an afro.
Somebody
Yes.
said, okay, Buy Black Networking Group is in every state. Connect on Facebook, major networking opportunities. So there you have it. So we're community trying to uplift and help people who
Yes.
look like us as major stores are shunning us and walking away from us.
Yeah.
But as people are boycotting, this is my resistance. This is my give
Yeah.
back to the Black community. This is my
It can
saying,
be done.
yeah, this is me saying, hey, they're not doing it, but I'm going to promote you. You
Yeah.
know, we're not going over there to get yarn
Yeah.
or that store's closed, but
Yeah.
here's a sister over here,
Yeah.
Busy Peach, who has some yarn that
Yeah.
I'm putting in her pocket and circulating the dollar in
And
the
it's
community.
quality. It's good stuff.
Oh, I
It's I'm
got
not
you.
gonna
I got you.
listen. It's not gonna be raggedy. It might take a minute to get to you, right? Because this is it. It's me. Like I don't have a team. I don't have a husband. I don't have staff. It's me. It's
But
your
you
girl.
doing it. But you
So it
doing
may
it.
take a minute, but you'll get it, and it's gonna be good when you get it.
I'm glad. And let me say this to you, and I don't want you to poo-poo yourself on this because I'm in the throes of writing a book too, trying to finish a
Yes.
book. This will be my
Yes.
fifth book, and child, it's gonna knock your socks off. And I got some great comments from the editor. But the bottom line is, since I've been pulling back, my husband steps in for me,
Yeah.
and I've been thankful and he's expanding. But let me tell you something. Who knows? Your children may come in. You may find somebody else.
Oh yeah.
But right now, you are minding your store.
Absolutely.
You are minding your store. So
Absolutely.
you can put the footprint down. So when you do bring someone in, this is how I want it to be done. Or maybe
Absolutely.
you won't. So for
Oh,
every
I'm
season,
writing my operations manual. It's coming.
and
I
for
see
every
forward.
season,
I
for
see
every
the future.
yeah, and
Yes.
that's what Amir says for now. For every
Mm-hmm.
season, I'm grateful for every season. And some seasons
Absolutely.
are hard, but it's like Amir, I'm gonna call you as this, but for now. And you know what? And I love that. So, guys, this is Busy Peach. I
Yes.
got my husband and I got to get downtown. Apparently,
Okay.
somebody wants to do an interview on us about all of this stuff. Black Business
Good.
Monday and everything. Yeah, and Jer candles, but it never stops. But I'm going
Yeah.
on vacation. Thank y'all. I'm about to run around the house. Okay. All right. Look, you 67 years old. Don't run too hard. Cause look,
Listen.
I got a birthday coming in a couple days. I'm not that yet, but I'm afraid to break stuff now.
Listen.
But
I get it.
but no, but these moments are meant to inspire, but
Yes.
also teach other people how to do it and who's
Yes.
out there with what. And it's
Yes.
been these things are spiritual for me because I take from each one. Like last week we had Spice Sweet.
Yeah.
She started hers because she started her business that is now huge, getting
I
all sorts of
saw.
got a strip mall. She started hers because somebody told her she couldn't afford
Yeah. I saw
the
hers
building.
was powerful. And I have to give a quick kiss. My oldest just said proud of you, mom, and that
Yeah,
means the world
yeah,
to
I've
me.
seen it. Yeah. And then Candy Carter. She
Yes.
is the head of Shop Red Bag. Candy
Yes.
Carter used to be the producer, the executive producer for The View and the
Oh yeah.
Cameron Hall
Oh yeah.
show.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got, I mean, I'm telling you, people are out here doing. Amir has a story. He used to be homeless and
Yeah.
he's doing this thing. So I'm telling you, there's an inspiration, there's a story behind every piece that you purchase from these people who are highlighted on Black Business Monday. And it's a spiritual awakening and
Yeah.
also a spiritual awakening for your pocketbook, not just for your mind, but for your pocketbook
Yeah.
to sow into the community versus giving to people who are putting money into pots to oppose us, to hold us
That's right.
down. I'm not
That's
about
right.
that. I'm not about oppression and repression. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt and washed it. I'm moving on. All
Yes.
right. So
Absolutely.
with that said, you are amazing, my sister, with your yarn. With your yarn, busy bee,
Thank you. Thank you.
busy
Thank you.
peach. You're a busy bee, the busy peach.
Yes.
And there's,
Yes.
and also she has journals. She has journals.
And that's why I sent you the red and white one because I do have them themed based on the Divine Nine. So I sent you the red and white one on purpose.
That's right. I'm a Delta.
Yes,
Ooh.
ma'am.
Where can I find the candies? Candles. Oh, the candles,
Yes, Jer.
jarecandles.com.
And
Uh,
I'm gonna reach out to your husband because I want to include your candles in a future kit. A lot of times we'll do boxes and they'll include different types of things.
oh,
So
that's
I'm gonna reach
sweet.
back out to him so that we can collaborate
Yeah,
some
yeah.
more.
The candles are JareCandles, candles.com. JARE
Jer.
candles.com. Jare.
Yes.
Guys, I'm inspired and I'm uplifting this sister today. Busy Peach. Her children are proud. I'm proud of her. She takes quality yarn. We got to make sure. And it's quality yarn, not from animals. And she dyes it herself and sells it. Lost a
Thank you.
job last year after 28 years. They said, see ya, she got depressed, but she got out of that depression
That's
and
right.
went and motivated and moved. And
That's
she's
right.
moving so that we can do our little projects.
Great
And I'm
things.
telling you, great things, great things. So, guys, I want you to sow a seed into Laverne. Go on her
Yeah.
go on her website,
Mm-hmm.
busypeach.com. Go on her IG,
Yes.
okay, and support her and be a part of her community and be a part of the Jer family, Jer Candles family community as well. We
Yes.
appreciate you. I gotta run. It's so
I
much
know.
going
Thank
on.
you. You are a peach, and I love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Emir said, "Get on Shop
I
Red
am. I'm
Bag.
gonna, as
You
soon as
got
I
to.
get
You
off
got
here, I'm
to
gonna do my research.
on board. On board. Hello, Tracy. I know you're in Atlanta. So glad you joined. But yeah, I'm telling you, Tracy. She makes her own yarn. She dyes her own yarn. She's a sister. All right. Christmas gift. These are Christmas gifts. I start buying my
Oh
Christmas
yeah.
gifts in September. These are Christmas gifts.
I'm gonna
These are
text
not.
you because some of that is a gift for the person you said that you know that crochets. So some of that's for that person. So I'll
My
text you what.
soror
Yes,
who's not, thank you. My
there you
soror
go.
who's not well. Guys, peace. I'm gonna talk to you later. Steph 4944. Thank you for whatever. I got your four, maybe too many fours or less four. Thank you for joining us. You've kept me happy today. Go
Yeah.
on jarecandles.com. Guys, if you want to see this segment, we're gonna replay it. Also, all the segments are on my YouTube channel. Go to the channel and support. And don't forget, it's brought to you by jarecandles.com. JARE candles.com. Girl, you gonna set the world on fire. I speak it.
Thank
I claim it.
you. I take it.
Happy
I
Monday,
receive it.
guys.
Happy
Thanks
Monday.
thanks for watching Black Business Monday. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.